Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Direwolf20's 1.16 pack, where today we're going to make a jetpack and get into some resource gathering. Alright, so back from the nether, and just going to crush up these blaze rods. And actually, doesn't this become... Oh, two of them become blaze rods, alright. But I think we can pulverize this. We should get extra blaze powder. Now, is there anything we actually want blaze rods for? I mean, I feel like it's probably too late now. Let's hold on to it just in case, just in case. So I want the iron jetpack. Now, I did see there's also a low voltage jetpack, which uses a bunch of immersive engineering stuff, which isn't too bad, but we don't have... Yeah, it's about copper and stuff. I feel like this one's a little bit simpler, just needs some blaze. So we got our blaze, we need some cobblestone, we need some redstone, and we might need some quartz. I don't know why I think we need that. So, to get these, we need couple of furnaces, a bunch of iron, so that's two of them. Oh, I don't have leather. I don't have leather actually, and 3 stone, but we can upgrade one of our hammers to a blackstone hammer, which is the next tier of hammer. So this should be a tier 4 hammer, and this guy, what, was a tier 3. Nice. So we should be able to craft some stuff we couldn't craft before. Can we do crazy stuff like a blaze rod hilt? Oh, we could. So magic capacity would go up. Interesting. I think when they talk about wrapping the hilt, I think that might be one where you need to, because maybe we'd light ourselves on fire. Hey, so now we just need leather, which unfortunately I used it all. I used all of it. We can't like pulverize leather boots. No. Nope, not a thing. Oops. So I just need to go and grab a little bit of leather. We found some land. Actually, that looks like plains. That looks like the potential for villagers. I see cows. I see floating grass. I mean, oh, hey look, somebody left this leather on the ground. Nice. And hey, an astral sorcery temple. And some copper. Can always do with some copper. Oh, come on, some good stuff. Zombie does not count as good stuff. Nice. Well, ooh. Hey, that's different. Decidia collector crystal. Wow, so these come as like attuned kind of. Interesting. I mean, yeah, cool. we will figure that out at another time. Alright, so we should finally be able to make the last piece and end up with a jetpack. He goes here. Whoops. Now we fly. Okay. I think we need to set some hotkeys. Toggle jetpack. Jetpack engine, J. Aha. Oh, a jetpack is so good. So good. It is way easier to get over here with a jetpack. Yeah, what I'm really after coming back here is getting some ender pearls. I want to build this dialing device and meta receiver, and there was the other thing as well, this portable charge porter thing. More that version of it. Yeah, it needs a bunch of ender pearls, which we don't currently have. But luckily there are lots of endermen in the nether. In the nether. Hey, isn't this the biome where endermen spawn? Or am I getting them confused? Hey, well, there's an enderman, so might be off to a good start. Probably gonna want to check on full armor. I think these guys still hurt. Drip a gust here. Ow. Well, I don't know where that enderman went. There's another ghast though. Hey, that looked like a ghast here. So maybe I was thinking of the other biome that there is, the greeny forest. This is a really cool biome. I think this is vanilla. I'm not really sure. I think it is. Basalt Delta sounds familiar, but it seems like it's only got magma cubes. Not the place I'm looking for. Alright, at this point I think it might be faster to shoot back and grab the compass and see if we can find it that way. Actually, while I'm here, I think I want to make one of these backpacks because I'm pretty sure we have the stuff. Because white dye... like bone meal becomes white dye. Yeah, let's make one of these backpacks. We may upgrade them. Block of gold. Yeah, we might do. So we grab some bones. 2 white dye. We need some leather. I think we needed some string. Need some more leather. What else do we need? A chest. So this should be... we did need string. Boom. A backpack. Auto pickup. Cool. Let's upgrade him. Hey, an uncommon backpack. And he's got an extra row. So assuming we could probably make the rear backpack. Does require a block of diamond. Probably a couple more. Blue dice, so that's just the lapis, right? And the block of diamond. Nice. And that's a decent sized backpack. And we can put the stuff we're not using all the time, but we still kind of want to have on us in there. And it is 600 blocks in that direction. To be fair, we have gone that way, we just didn't go far enough. Alright. Over here is the biome we were looking for. And I think there's Enderman here. Right? I sure hope so. Yeah, so for a start we need 4 for this thing. We don't need a dialing device yet. So we need 6. We could upgrade the charged porter. And that doesn't... yeah, so we need... 7. I think I've got 1 back at the base. So I'll just hopefully farm up a couple of ender pearls. And then we'll have a teleporter. And then we can teleport home without using the /home command, which definitely have not been doing that. Not at all. Why would I do that? Alright, I've been doing this for a while, and I've just run out of food, and we only have 2 ender pearls. So I'm going to try something a bit different. We got this thing called a spawner. So, spawns creatures, needs a syringe of the appropriate type. Now, I have seen the syringes before, sometimes in JEI you get like a massive list of them. So I'm pretty sure you just have to syringe. I think that has the wrong description. I think you can like get the DNA of a mob, and then you can, using the spawner with that syringe, spawn that mob. You need this. It says it needs beams of energized matter, and this matter beamer converts matter into a beam of energy. So by matter I'm thinking like maybe anything, like you can just chuck cobblestone at it and that makes matter, and then you beam it into the spawner and it'll spawn the mob, and we should have the stuff for making this. So I'm going to do that, because yeah, getting into pearls this way is not the best. We do have woot in the pack. Which, yeah, I'm not sure how this thing works. A layout guide. And we've maybe got the stuff making this. Heart. Maybe not. Machine casings or iron plate, Stygian iron. I mean, maybe we could make one of these. Let's see if we can get the spawner working. So, a matter beamer. We're going to need a couple of machine frames. So, a spawner, we need blaze rod. Okay, so there's a spawner. We need this matter beamer. He just needs some blocks of glowstone. Now, let's figure out how this thing works. So, I'm assuming it needs power. We'll chuck him downstairs, but... So you need that thing. Not connected to a spawner. And you need what? Any matter? I'm going to say maybe. Now it said we could connect it using a wrench. So... maybe one of these guys? Destination set. Okay, and then if we flogged this generator and grabbed these basic energy pipes, And we just chuck some coal in you. Actually, we should have a bunch of logs. Let's get some of them smelting. So if you had some power, it's going to do the thing where it charges one at a time. So if we put stuff in you, actually maybe that's not the best place, because it needs to beam the matter. So maybe you need a syringe first. So here's some syringes. So if we grabbed a mob, like a sheep. Aha! So as you damage the sheep, you get some of the DNA. So there we go, there's a syringe full of stuff. And then if we chuck that in here, oh, we need specific things. So we need wool, gravel, and any type of plant. So if we put some wool, you're not beaming. So you got enough power. Oh, hey, look, stuff's happening. Okay, so you can't actually see the beam. That's pretty slow. Wait, is this going to spawn one sheep? Hey, you made one sheep. Okay, you stop. So I see how this works. Really? Like, I don't know if that's worth it. That's a lot of messing around. Like, how much does an Enderman take? Alright, so I think trying to go for some sort of mob farm at the moment kind of isn't really an option with the stuff we've got now. So it's actually been about a day since the last episode, so I've updated to the newest version of the pack, so we now have Create, which is cool. Also replaced all the torches with feral flare lanterns, and hollowed out the basement. Because a couple of people mentioned that I should probably, actually maybe it was just one person, mentioned that I should be actually utilising my basement, putting my machines down here, and yeah, that's probably a good idea, because it's going to start to get messy up there. But what I think I'm going to do, and another suggestion, thank you very much, is to work towards a quarry. Well, actually the suggestion was to improve power generation to facilitate getting a quarry, which I think actually seems like a good idea. So I think we got a couple of options. Obviously there's environmental tech, but I'm picking... that's probably pretty resource intensive. Like these structure panels, obsidian. Yeah, like obsidian is a pain to get actually. But I think what I want to do is improve the power situation. So we're generating a bit of wood. What I think I'm going to do... we might just make some solar panels. And for the quarry, I think we're going to go with... we could do the digital miner. But I think what I'm going to go for instead is the RF Tools Builder. Because this thing's pretty cheap and we've definitely got the stuff for that. If we're going to make that, we're also going to want the Quarry card. And I definitely want the one that fills in stuff. You see it's got the little dirt thing. That just means it's going to replace what it mines with dirt, which is going to be good because I'm actually going to use it near my base. And I think that's pretty much it. then we just need to give it power, and it is going to mine stuff for us. It's going to be pretty heavy on power, but let's make it. Let's make it. And ender pearls, I have 2. My attempt to farm enderman, I have 2 ender pearls. I think some fortune would probably help on the sword. So we got the builder. Nice. Next we want this quarry card. Just need some paper. So a diamond pickaxe and a diamond shovel. Make ourselves this shape card and make ourselves the quarry shape card. Awesome. We're going to need a chest. What I wouldn't mind doing is, we do have iron chests. Nice, and we could upgrade this to a gold chest. Yeah, we got a bit of gold. That'll just hold a bunch more stuff. So I'll just set this guy up here. And let's set up the card before we let's give him power so he can build some up. And yeah, this guy's going to chew through his power really quickly, I imagine. And that's it. We just have to turn him on and he would work. So we need to set this card up. So we open the GUI. And so the middle one is your height. So we're at level 61. So if we set it at 62, and it's going to go from like the middle where we are, so that means we'd want to go an offset of 31, because it's going to be like, we're going to be like in the middle. Yeah, we're in the middle. So if we start in the middle and we go 31 blocks down, we should end up with the bottom being underneath the hem. And we can check that by turning on, and actually we'll reduce the size and solid as well. And then we turn on the preview. And that did not work. What did I do wrong there? So that's the area, so I did an offset of 2. Huh. So an offset of negative 31. Hey, there we go. I want that. And I think, yeah, the reason it looks like it's a little bit off center is just because of this. Actually, ooh, I've made this mistake before. There we go. If you don't clear that, you end up with those preview blocks hanging around. I made this 5x5. It's going to go that far out. Cool. So this is a decent height. It's actually cool that you can like see through blocks. I don't know if that's intentional. Oops. Cool. We might go down a little bit more. And then we can expand this out by a huge amount. And it's going to mine a lot of blocks. And we might go down a bit more actually, because I mean it should only mine actual blocks. Let's see what it does. And we want to avoid these things. I mean sand's kind of handy. We'll avoid it for now. We should just be able to turn this guy on and have it chew through our power very quickly. Start. Ignored. Start. And there we go. And we've got kelp. Well, that is not very handy. You know what? Maybe this would make more sense in the mining dimension. No, I was getting heaps of kelp. Stop. Because, although, yeah, thanks for the kelp, it's not really what I want. Let's move them. Can we make another solar panel? We should have the stuff for that, right? Not a solar panel, a wind turbine. Now if we get a few of these, we should be able to power. Yeah. And I think I got the amount of power they generate wrong. Last episode, I thought it was like 300, but it's 63, but they store. Well, they can output 380. And yeah, apparently the higher you put them, the more power they should make. Let's find out. He's making 63. If we went up this high, making 78. Yeah, so the higher we go, the better. And actually, I'm pretty sure the mining dimension is like 100 blocks high by default. And you know what would be cool? Is making this not a clearing card. Because then we can see where he's actually mining in the mining dimension, because I don't care if I make a mess there. Power. Sky blocked. What? How is the sky blocked? Can we not? Sky blocked. Oh, do these not work here? Sky blocked. Oh. Huh. Okay, so we can't do this here then. Well, alright. I guess maybe since it's always day here, that's like a balance thing, so you can't get infinite solar energy. Because I'm assuming if the sky's blocked for wind turbines, then the sky's also blocked for solar. Okay, so we're not going to do that here then. I think I just found a dungeon. So we're definitely going to be checking that out next episode. And I probably don't want to mine too near it with this quarry. Ooh. Yeah, I figure this mountains area is probably not a bad idea. Simply because we'll get emeralds. So if we come over this way, let's set this guy up. And these should make some decent power. 80. And does it matter if they're right beside each other? Doesn't seem to. Nice. Cool. Start. Oh, ignored. Start. Cool, and we're getting stuff. And I'm sure I heard him doing something. Gee, we're draining through the power pretty quick. Oh, does he mine chunk by chunk or something? Oh, I can't see chunk borders. Cool. Yeah, not enough power. That's going to be a problem. And I guess we could put those windmills even higher up. Alright, we are 146 blocks up, and they are making 115 hour for tick each, which, that's quite a bit better. It is a little bit nighttime, which is a slight problem. Yeah, a slight, really annoying problem. I maybe should have slept. We'll just hang out here. But yeah, we should be able to start this builder up and yeah, get quite a bit of stuff. I still don't think it's going to be enough power to run them at full speed, but probably to be expected, you know, without the better power generation. But hey, that's cool. Well guys, there we go. We have a quarry set up. We got a jetpack. We tried to farm Enderman, but that's going to be a little bit too difficult. Might get into Woot in the future. I sort of half looked into that, but it's going to be a little bit expensive, I think, just at the moment. So with this quarry running, and we'll work on some even better power generation, and we should be good. But I think next episode, we're going to go explore that dungeon. It was down there. That dungeon down there, and I'm getting hit in the face with a windmill. But hey, it's been ClassicDuff. You've been watching the episode. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.